Welcome back to another episode. Hopefully you're all keeping well. This week we've got the collection of a stunning Audi RS4. We have a ride along with Leon and Damien. I have a quick discussion about how luxury car tax operates, and Craig gives us an update on what he's been up to. Here we have it, episode 14 of Dealership Diaries.
Well, hello. This has been a long time doing this. Just back today. I know these episodes are slightly behind. I'm just back from 2 weeks off. And you know that way we just come back on holiday, you're like, how do you write? What's the crack? What's been going on? What's changed? I feel like the new guy. So I'm going to slowly bed myself in today. Yeah, just figure stuff out. I had a great time. I was away in Holland with my friends. Came back immediately away to Birmingham to collect an award. We won, by the way. I forgot my camera. Dafty, Best Customer Care Award, and we came highly commended overall. So we didn't win Dealer of the Year, but we came second, highly commended. I mean, Jesus Christ, all in all, I'm just delighted for the team. And I immediately came back from Birmingham. I had a 7 o'clock flight on the Friday, and I was away on my motorbike trip on that same day. So came home, said hi to the missus, hi Harris, how are you? Jumped on the motorbike, and I was away for another 5 days. I had a bit of an eventful motorbike trip as well. So down to Edinburgh, somebody tried to nick my motorbike. Came out on the Friday, we were going home that day, came out of the hotel, and yeah, somebody snipped the back lock with a pneumatic snipper things, but they couldn't get the front one off. Was lucky. So what they did, they went away. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, get this, cheeky bastard. So in this hotel, parts with CCTV, it's right at the front, it's fully lit, right at the front door, and they still managed to spend 10 minutes trying to fumble about and trying to get the lock off. They went away, came back about 3 o'clock. By that time, I have got roaster friends who are still up having a drink. So 3 in the morning, they're out in the car park chatting away and all this. But they just counted the 8 bikes and didn't think anything was wrong, not knowing that the back lock had already been snipped and kind of wait. And these guys came down the hill, the lights off in the van. My friends were like, oh, it's a bit weird, isn't it? And they spotted my friends, lights back on, just drove around and away out the door. And we didn't think anything of it until breakfast time. Sat there and going, right, well, it was a bit weird that, you know, there was 2 guys that came down in a van with the lights off, and then we all looked at each other and went, uh-oh, the bike's still there, ran out, and then that's when we found it. So yeah, not really too much damage. I've got carbon wheels on my motorbike. They're unfortunately ruined, and they try to snip the lock, they try to snip the brake discs as well, and yeah, they're knackered. So luckily, I've still got my bike, but it's got trackers on it as well, so we would have eventually found it. But so anyway, that's the crack. So I'm glad to be back. Again, I don't know sure what day this is going out, but I'm away again, away on Saturday. I'm going to Oasis. So anyone else is out there is going to Oasis, I hope you had fun, I hope you enjoyed it. And today will just be a day of, right, what's the crack? There's a lot of new cars that I've bought when I was away. I have no idea what's going on here, by the way. We've got a Civic with sticky on vents. They're getting taken off. Yeah. Good morning. It's Monday. What a week last week was. It was making a noise. No. I'm sure we sold that car from either CCS early doors or Sport that came in and looked at this car. We'll be back in half an hour. G-Wagon still there. Oh, you said
I look drunk.
Ah, that's cool.
Good day.
You did that. You look like me. I had a 3-mile walk yesterday. Not quite bouncing up hills, so. I went to Gillespie. Yeah, so.
Ah, the mic is up there. Look at this. Can't park. Look at him. Look at him. You got a problem. Park the car. Honestly, you cannot get the staff anymore.
So warm.
Jesus.
Airport warm's fine.
No, it did work fine, but it was up at 27 degrees. This is actually a really nice car, but this I do not like.
Yeah.
That is just this is not.
I watched a review of brand new S-Class.
Uh-huh.
It was.
Yeah,
Everything's clicking like.
Yeah. Mercedes.
New Mercedes quality is not very good.
we're gonna have to get a thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
So we can improve our vocabulary and use politer and more sophisticated words to describe things, I think.
That's very difficult. I can't use sophisticated words.
I rather just say it's
Hey,
What?
you use very difficult words, but I'm surprised I can understand it. It's sophisticated.
sophisticated.
Oh,
yeah, we want to be
supercalifragilistic.
get through all the doses. Yeah, we need to be a bit more sophisticated.
It's a very sophisticated car. Not?
No, this is a sophisticated car. Yeah. This is where the problem is. this is why. I was just thinking there. I want to go and see the Back to the Future, the F1 film.
Oh, I was in the cinema last week, 2 weeks ago.
And you said it was good. It was okay.
It's okay. You shouldn't expect a documentary film.
You shouldn't expect a documentary.
You
yeah.
shouldn't expect.
No, not accurate, but
that's
just
a proper Hollywood show with a plot. That's very good. For me, 8 stars of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay, it's all right.
That's
And you're
okay.
tough. You're a tough reviewer. What's your favourite motorsport movie? If there's not, I don't know how many there is, but like,
Rush is okay.
yeah.
That's probably all of Need for Speed. You know. What was that? I forgot. Tokyo Drift and the rest of them.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, yeah.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Why is my mic not connected? Oh, there we go. Right, Jay's taking this car out of the valet bay. I'm just going to double check it's all good for photos because we needed to redo the valet on this just for some finer detail. You tend to find it looks clean, but then as soon as you take the photo, it pulls up all the imperfections. Dust shows a little bit more, the grime shows a little bit more. So there's a couple bits that I asked them to redo, which they've done. No qualms, you know what I mean? It's a team effort here, so I'd rather flag it to them than just kind of walk away from it now. So we'll see. Jake's giving it another once over just to double check and make sure that it's good. He's come to ask me if it's solid for photos, so I'm going to get him to run it outside. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, boy. Let me just take the camera to it real quick. Yeah, that looks all right. Let me jump in here because I need to look at some of the trim bits. Yeah, that's sound. Yeah, that's okay. Sound. Let's do that. Let's do that. Done deal. Are you redoing the 360 and the video? Aye.
Yeah. No,
right. So. Yeah. Alright, just dump it in the corner when you're done. I'll do it straight away. Done.
So it's another nice 21 degrees just now currently and expected to rise. Got this absolutely stunning RS4, customers coming up from London. Flew over last night, I believe, and picking up this morning from the hotel. So he's getting a breakfast this morning and then he's getting the joy of driving that all the way back down to London, which I'm sure is going to be quite a fun trip actually. I'll be taking the van just because it's easier for him to identify so he knows where we are, but you can't miss it, so that'll be all right. I'll have the car here when he comes around the corner so they see that out the front. Yeah, we've just got to catch up with some photos today. I don't think we've got too many actually. Damien's off to get some sunscreen because well, he doesn't want to get sunburnt again. Right, off to get the RS4 customer. Staying at the hotel at the airport and he flew over last night. Car's just sitting there waiting. That's a bonny car, that. Stunning, really cool colour, I think. Deep green pearl it's called. A 2,400 optional extra. This car. Yeah, first been sitting here. Someone likes to sit really close to the steering wheel. Well, or pedal. Doesn't suit me, to be honest. I'd like to be lower down if I'm honest, so that's fine. Damien, I'll see what the customer thinks as well. I don't know if they'll want to be on camera or not. I'll give them the option when I pick him up and then see. Just, I suppose it'd be interesting to find out how he came across us, but I'm pretty sure I can answer that one. I'm pretty sure it was Auto Trader.
Hi Jade, MJ here at Culloden Cars. I've received your inquiry here for our Volkswagen Tiguan 21 plate in R line. I just want to send you a quick video tour of the car so you can get an overview of the interior and exterior and hopefully it answers any questions you might have about the car.
I'm noticing there's some fancy cars there and the Defenders.
Yeah.
That might be to do with the filming that's going on for the Matt Damon, Tom Holland and all that sort of stuff. They're doing the Odyssey.
Yes.
Odyssey filming. I think that's far too official. They're all 25 plates as well.
It's funny actually because I'm originally from Scotland and all my family are up here.
Right, okay.
And one of my cousins runs a business that provides all the cars to the movie industry all around Scotland.
Oh, right,
So
okay.
They could be his.
Oh, right, okay. It's cool. Yeah, they're filming, it's something to do with Vikings. And
Yes.
I don't know how much, but Matt Damon was in like a pub or something. I might have to tell Gab actually to watch what I've said there because I might be not meant to say those sort of things. So yeah, you came up last night, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
What-
arrived about, I don't know, 8:30.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's perfect.
You'll have a nice drive down the A9 in the RS4, honestly.
Yes.
You will, but this is the best weather for it.
One of the reasons why I wanted to get the car this weekend was we're actually driving it down to the south of France next weekend.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to get some miles on it quite
Yeah, yeah. Where are you going to the south of France?
in down to the Lot region.
Okay,
So
okay.
just south of the Dordogne.
Okay, nice. My friend stays in south of France in Nice.
yeah.
And we were over there for May for like the Grand Prix, Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And really enjoyed it. It was lovely weather. And my other mates, he's over there again. Yeah, I love the south of France. I just think it's really nice.
Yeah. We're spending about a week driving down and then a week we have a house there, so we're staying at our house for a week.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's quite hot just now, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be hot everywhere.
Yeah, there's 30 odd degrees it was yesterday. Out of curiosity, what was the RS4? Was it always an RS4 that you thought, yeah, I want that? Or was it just a process of an elimination or what?
No, what it was is, so basically, back when actually this version of the RS4 came out, I was going to buy one, and then I didn't, and I bought an Alfa Romeo, a Giulia Quadrifoglio.
Yeah.
Just because, just something about it. There was a kind of sense of occasion about that car every time you drove it.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved that car. I think I owned it for maybe 4 or 5 years, the longest I've ever owned any car.
Yeah.
And it got stolen from outside our house about, let's say 3 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
And I would totally have bought another one, but the car being stolen, it kind of exposed the security weakness on it that they've never fixed.
Oh.
And actually, the group that stole it, they put their videos on YouTube showing them stealing it with a link to a website where you could buy the same gadget to program a key and steal them yourself.
Gee, I have actually seen similar things. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I just thought I couldn't bring myself to ever buy one again, and then I had a few kind of cars in the interim.
Yeah.
And then I thought, actually, I want to go back to something that kind of was like the Quadrifoglio, that was good performance, but actually practical enough to be a decent family car.
Yeah.
And I just thought, actually, why don't I go back to the thing I was going to buy before I bought the Quadrifoglio?
Got you. Absolutely horrible. My mum and dad, when they had the hot hatches back in the day, this one was a sort of saloon family. It was an Mark II SRI, Astra SRI. So the silver with the red little pinstripes on the trims.
Yeah.
And when they stayed down more central belt, that car got stolen and taken as a joyride car to Glasgow, and then it ran out of fuel, and then the police phoned my dad in the morning saying, Mr. such and such, your car's been found in Glasgow in the middle of the street, can you come collect it? And I was like, well, I wasn't even, I can't remember the whole story of how they realised it was stolen or this happened in the middle of in the morning but they got the car back and they just ditched it. They just take it for a run and did all whatever with it. And then the car after that was a GTE, Mark II GTE, with a 16 valve.
Yeah.
But that didn't get stolen, but because my dad was up early one morning and he looked out the window and the guys had parked the car outside and they were trying to get into it with the key, trying to break the locks. Yeah. But it was bad at that time. It was easy to do as well, those cars.
Yeah, really desirable.
Yeah. Totally. Well, here's a lovely car here for you.
Hey, look at that.
Some colour, you're going to see the colour flick in the paint there, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that attracted me to it most, the colour actually.
That's where you'll see it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a lovely colour.
It's bonny, isn't it?
Really is.
Well, what we'll do is we can get a tray plate on it. You can take it a drive, you can take it a run. I'm happy to go in the car with you or let you do it yourself, not a problem. And then I can get the coffee machine, tea, we'll get something, just literally just got a little remaining balance if you're happy with everything there. Go through the paperwork, and that's us.
Okay, great.
So I'll get the keys for you. and then we can go around.
Right, so I was dealing with an inquiry that had come into us for a Audi A6. Really lovely car this, and one of the questions was asking about the road tax. Totally valid question, and maybe one that probably comes up not as often as it should, but something there's maybe a little bit of misconception around, or people aren't fully aware of how it works. This car is just shy of 6 years old and was over £40,000 brand new from factory, which means it falls into the luxury car tax bracket, or what they actually call expensive car supplement, which I had to Google because I've always called it luxury car tax. On the road tax, the luxury car tax, it means it pays a supplement on the road tax for the first 6 years of its life on the road. The first year's road tax plus 5 years starting the second year, so a total of 6 years. Now, as that road tax comes to the end, it doesn't pay the full year's luxury tax if you tax it within the year. So what I mean to say is, if it's got 3 months left of luxury car tax, but you tax it for a year, they don't charge you a year of luxury car tax. They tax you the calculated value of how much is left in the luxury car tax, and then it falls back down to the standard rate of £195 a year. So in terms of pricing, our website will show the luxury car tax, the full value, which is £620. It won't change until it's lapsed over. However, if you go to tax it online right now, it doesn't charge you the full value. So with a few months outstanding on a luxury car tax, if you were to tax the car today for 12 months, it would be £265.83. So again, it's calculating the final months of the luxury car tax and then dropping the rest of the time, the remaining 9 or 10 months, at the £195 per year. So you're not paying the full value. So if you do see a car that's in that 5 to 6 year range in terms of age, you're not sure of the registration date, because that definitely matters month by month, give us a call and ask us, because it could make a difference in the road tax and how much you would pay for the year. Now at that age, as it kind of bridges over, the next time you go to tax the car, you'll be paying £195. Now this works across the board, all vehicles in the UK market registered after April 2017. So it might be an instance where you think the road tax looks like a lot, and it is a lot while it's in that bracket, but it does drop back down. So you may have only maybe a year or 2 years of the luxury vehicle tax, and then it drops back to the £195 a year, which makes the running costs a lot more affordable. So any questions, let us know, but just a quick understanding that it's a very, very valid question from the inquiry I had earlier today.
What colour was it you had on the Alfa Romeo? What colour did you have it?
So I had Tri Competizione Red.
Oh, okay, yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. It's actually, no, it's one of those colours though that when it was clean, it looked amazing, but when it was dirty, it looked very flat.
We'll go this way, left down the roundabout, and we'll take it up this dual carriageway and everything, and give it a good run in it.
So a lot of people actually often go for the brighter red, which tends to look better in all weathers.
Gotcha. Tons of adjustment in these seats.
Yeah, this one feels immediately super comfortable, which is great.
It is a sort of a touring kind of feel of the car. That's what it feels like, which I think is great, because you've got that power, but it also just feels great balance of 50-50.
Yeah.
It really is. I wish I could say the weather's like this all the time, but I mean, this is obviously the Firth, and that's obviously on the Black Isle over there.
Yeah, so when I came and I did my cycle around the North Coast 500, I went to the Muir of Ord.
Yeah.
And I collected the bike from there and then headed straight to the Black Isle, actually. That was my first stop on my way around.
Nice.
This is just a novelty, even being on a proper road. I'm used to going up speed bumps at 20 miles an hour in London.
You'll be able to open up the taps a wee bit as well on the dual carriageway.
So it feels nice, damping. Given that it's got passive dampers, it doesn't feel too
no, this one doesn't. So no adaptive dampers on this one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it doesn't have the
it doesn't.
dampers,
It doesn't have the adaptive. Yeah. For being that's what I was gonna. I was thinking, oh no, have I misspec'd or have we? No. So yeah, for having that not option.
Exactly. It doesn't feel too stiff.
No. It's a good balance.
Yeah, it's very nice. We're going left.
Left. Yep. That's it. Up the A9.
So I spent a number of years working at Bentley Motors.
Oh wow.
And they had a range of colours at the time that were always black, and then something afterwards like black emerald, black ruby, black garnet. And the black emerald colour was very similar to this one.
Nice. Do you have a favourite? Would you say you're still fond of a Bentley, or is that your?
Yeah. In fact, I just went to do an event with them just recently, actually, at Silverstone.
Okay.
And just a great reminder of what a fantastic product it is. I guess I'm going off here, am I?
Yes, we are, yeah, and left, yeah, that's perfect. We had the pleasure of having we had a W12 Bentley Continental, which that's insane.
Yeah.
That is just, I remember just coming up this particular road, actually. I won't say what road it was for people that know up here, but I was very impressed by how effortlessly it would go.
Yeah.
The double glazed windows, you know, it's just everything, and it was effortless. And then we had another Bentley, but the V8 GT, would that be right? Continental.
Yeah.
The customer wanted to maintain the Bentley history, so the nearest Bentley service place for us is down in Glasgow in Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
So the car,
Parks.
yeah. So we had to take the Bentley down there. I got trailered down, but they couldn't get it trailered back. So the only option to get it back in time was I had to go down on the train and drive it back up.
Oh wow.
That was nice. That was really nice to drive. I got to about here, and if I had to go back down the line, I would happily go back down.
Yeah.
It's weird. The seat, it was so, you know, sometimes when you get a car, you start stretching,
Exactly.
and that's when you notice how well the car's been designed inside, and the seat comfort, because I remember getting in the car and thinking, I'm not even feel like I've done the journey.
So I think this stat is right. I don't think I'm misquoting here, but I remember, so when I worked at Bentley was when Rolls-Royce and Bentley had just separated, or were just about to, and the Continental GT was just being launched.
Right, okay.
And I'm sure that is true, that there were more development miles done on the Continental GT than there were on every single model in the whole of history.
Right.
Rolls-Royce and Bentley together.
Right, wow. So they just spent so much time on it.
Yeah.
I would say I would vouch for that, because it was just such a lovely car to drive.
Yeah, my son is very excited about this car.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He's a total petrol head as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
The noise is great, and from inside you don't hear it as much, but from outside it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that would felt quite effortless for you to drive.
I did.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just exactly what I need.
Good. It's all updated in the Audi system as well. I'll happily show you that, just so it's recorded for you of the service that was done, and I've got the MOT, which it just went through flying colours, no issues.
Alright, Jake, I'm at the thinking corner, the ham and cheese palace. You need to tidy up, broski. Look at this. Your bin's overflowing, you got a mat leaning on the electrical box. Your trolley is just an absolute state, man. Come on. What's this? What's this? Do you get lonely? Do you hold hands with an inflated glove? Jake, when he gets lonely, hold hands with a glove.
Jake, where are you? Hey? Lazy bastard. Going away down to London. Something like a 10, 11 hour journey. What a car to do it in. Nice guy, really nice guy. Glad he made the journey up as well. Yeah, he had a nice time, and I'm glad we could show him this beautiful weather as well, which I told him we have it all the time when everyone comes up from England to Scotland. So interesting guy to meet, so I hope he enjoys his car, and all the best. Maybe you'll see this video as well.